Hey, what is going on, Cancers? Butch Tarot here. I'm going to do your February read from now to the end of February. It is a general read, so it may not resonate with everyone. It is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus. For all you cross watchers, roles can be reversed. Always feel free to comment down below. With all that being said, let's get it. Universe. What message do we have for Cancers for February 2025? Let me see for Cancers. Just kept getting better and better. So the first thing I see, Cancers, I feel this like friendship. I feel like this connection rooted in a friendship. Now, for some of you, this may be someone you are already friends with. For others, this is a new friend coming in. But I feel like this is just kind of like the starting of the foundation. Establishing that friendship, establishing trust. Exactly what I see here. I mean, this slow and steady energy with that Knight of Pentacles, the establishment of trust. I feel like with this person, very giving. They're very giving to you. And that's not just material things. I mean, I feel like, they listen. They show up. They give you not only, their ears. It's not just about showing up with gifts. It's about this person just being there for you and being reliable. And it helps to establish that trust. Like as we move forward, feeling more and more secure with this person, feeling like this person genuinely cares. And that reliability is something that is very hard to find. Someone that shows up continuously, showing up, putting in the work, being there for you. Like I said, not just as a, support or, just having that ear, just listening, just being there for you, appreciating you, making you feel nurtured and protected with that Emperor. Thinking about you and only you. They know what they want. Even though they may not tell you in the beginning, this person knows what they want. They knew what they want the moment they met you. They knew what they were looking before. Honestly, if I'm going to be honest, I feel like they knew what they were looking. They knew what they wanted before they met you. They just needed that person to be the one to have that with. I feel like this person is ready. They want a family. They want to settle down. They want to have that deep connection with someone that they can share their life with. The only thing missing was you. They knew what they wanted. They never found the right one until they met you. And like I said, their intuition told them the moment they met you that this is what they've been waiting for. With that High Priestess, they're trusting their intuition. They didn't know exactly when or where they would find the right one, but they knew it was coming. They were ready for it. And with that Three of Wands, I mean, that ship finally coming in. Like I said, this may start off in a friendship, but that's not what this person wants. That's not what this person's looking for. They're looking for a deep connection. Someone to share the good, the bad, the ugly with. You know, this being friends first is just an establishment so you can, establishment of trust. You know, they want more from you than you know. And you will know in time. You know, and like I said, I mean, this is someone that I feel like you share a bond with very quickly. And sometimes when we share a bond with someone that is a friend, we have this fear that maybe they just see us as a friend. Maybe it's never going to be anything more. But trust me, that's not what this is. You know, we have the Nine of Cups, that emotional fulfillment, filling up all your cups, not just some, all your cups. We have the Two of Cups as well. It's that lifelong bond. I mean, this was no accident. This was no random encounter. This person saw you. They knew they found what they were looking for. You know, we talk about the Emperor, and then we had this as well, which signifies a strong connection as well. You know, with the Empress and the Emperor, the nurturer, the protector, the masculine and feminine coming together. It all leads to exactly where they wanted to be. They were looking for that perfect one, and they found it. You know, that one to have that family with, to make that commitment to. But like I said, it may seem slow at times. You know, it may, in the beginning, but the way I always see it is when you're building a foundation, everything else is built on top of that. Just like a house foundation. Everything is built on top of that. You want the strongest foundation you can build, because then you can build whatever you want on top of it. But a weak foundation makes the whole structure on top of it weak. So like I said, they know what they want. They know what they were looking for. They found you. You know, this person thinks about you when you're not around. You know, this may start off in a friendship, but I mean, we have new love. And I see a lot of happiness moving forward. You know, this is someone that truly knows what they want. They know what they're looking for. And they'll do, they don't mind taking their time, enjoying the little things. You know, and like I said, for some of you, this may be someone that you're already friends with. For others, this is a new friend coming in, but you're going to know. You know, you're just going to feel it and trust that feeling. You know, sometimes we get that feeling and we wonder if we're wrong. You know, they're trusting their intuition. You need to trust yours. You know, this person has their shit together. And they're emotionally stable, emotionally available. You know, with the King of Pentacles, they have their shit together. You know, everything is coming to plan. You know, there was a huge piece missing, and now that they found it, now that they found you, the big picture becomes more and more complete. And like I said, with that King of Cups, it's emotionally mature. This isn't someone looking for a one night stand. This is not someone looking for their next ex. This is someone looking for their forever. They've been waiting for their forever, and here it is. Here you are. Here you show up, right on cue. Like I said, it's the establishment. That's the most important part. You know, this person continues to show up, nurturing this connection, being there for you, you know, through thick and thin, through the good, the bad, the ugly. And that's the person we settle down with. That's the person we open up to share our lives with. Someone that we can rely on, someone that's nurturing and caring and can be all those things and protecting. You know, when you find that right one, it's like this. We'll go back to the Nine of Cups. When I look at the Nine of Cups, what I think about is filling up all your cups, like I said. You know, you think about the most important things to you. Someone that's caring, reliable, and protective. You know, and all these other things that you want. I see you getting with this person. The Nine of Cups, it's filling up all your cups. It's not just, you may meet someone that maybe you have a great sex life with, but emotionally you're not really connected to. Um, and maybe they make a good living. Maybe they're good friends with you. But if you don't have it all, you can have all that in one person. The right person will give you all that. They'll fill up your cups. Like I've always said this before, and I usually use the 10. Think of the 10 things that you want from the perfect person. If you take it right now and you write down 10 things that you want, that you need from a partner, there's going to be that person that checks all the boxes. Now, I'm not saying, sometimes we'll meet someone and they'll fill 6 of the 10. And we feel like we really made a great, pick. And that's great. That's a 6 out of 10. That's a pass. But I feel like we all have our 10 out of 10. And I'm not saying if you don't have your 10 out of 10, we can grow into it as well. Sometimes at 20, you may be with someone at 20 years old and they're 6 out of 10. Maybe they're just not on the same page as you yet. It doesn't mean they can't be your 10 out of 10. So take that with a grain of salt. You know what I mean? I'm not saying if you're with someone and if this doesn't resonate and you're with someone and maybe they're your 6 or 7 or even 8 out of 10, I'm not saying get rid of them. Please don't think I'm saying that. What I'm saying is I feel like we all have our 10 out of 10. Sometimes we grow into it. We change over the years. What you want at 20 or 18 won't be the same thing you want at 30. Priorities change. And I feel like if you're with the right one, you can evolve into each other. You grow into each other. You're not a 10 out of 10 from day one. Doesn't mean anything. But what I am saying is you have a 10 out of 10. We all do. Like I said, with this person is very nurturing, very caring, very protective. And they know what they want. They knew what they wanted before they met you. They just didn't, it's like having half their puzzle. I always used to say this, that I think everybody's born with half a puzzle. And when you meet that right person, they have the other half. And it makes the big picture. Now, with this person, we're getting a lot of water, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. But we also have some Taurus and Capricorn, some Aquarius, some Aries, some Sagittarius. It's a good mix. I don't know why I thought of it, but I remember a buddy of mine. He was with this girl. And he's like, "Oh, she's absolutely perfect." This is years ago. He's like, "She's absolutely perfect, dude. We have this great sex life, and we're, we have a good time all the time." He said, "But I don't know, man." He said, there's something feels like it's missing, but he goes, "But I don't want to, break out with her because I could be giving up something really great, because we have such a great connection." And I remember, this is a while ago, like I said, and I remember he was telling me one day, this is a few years after that, we were having a conversation about it, and he was like, he said, "I'm so glad I didn't break up with her." He said, "Because, we were kind of different on a few things that I thought was going to be important, but I realized it wasn't important at all." And he said now, because she used to always want to do these, like, she didn't like to party. She didn't like to go out and party, and he liked it. But then he kind of grew out of it. And that's what I mean. Sometimes you grow into each other. If they would have broke up because, of a small thing like that, needless to say, they're still together and they're just as happy as they ever were, you know? Like I said, what you want, if you think about it, I don't know how old you are, but no matter how old you are, think about back when you were 16. I don't imagine there's too many people 16, so we'll say we'll go back to 16. What you wanted at a partner, how much has it changed since now, till now? And for those that are older, think about what you wanted when you were 20 or 25 or 30. It changes. And when you're young, you want to go partying and do this and do that and have fun. Nothing wrong with that. But maybe your idea now is that, Saturday, get up in the morning and go to flea markets. We change. And that's why I feel like, sometimes we have a good thing and some people feel like these little things, they're not compatible, and it doesn't mean they won't get there. Unfortunately, women mature faster than men. So sometimes we just got to catch up to you. But anyway, be good. Take care. Stay safe.